A warm good afternoon to one and all present here. My name is Shamal Bagri. I have completed my BTech in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Currently, I am working with Axiom as a front-end developer. This company have been my guiding star, helping me navigate through various challenges and opportunities. They are not just qualities, but are reflection of my experience and the lesson I have learned from them. So, we are here to create an environment for meaningful work and to guide you through the process that will lead to great outcomes. This workshop provides opportunity for individuals to learn new skill or enhance existing ones through hands-on activities and demonstration. Participants can gain valuable expertise in specific subject area. Our company Axiom TechGuru Pvt Limited is established in year 2003, achieved a frame of reputed organization engaged in offering internship research and software development. It's a leading software research and development firm in Nagpur, providing high-end software research and development for client and corporate. Axiom TechGuru Pvt Limited has a team of 50 employees, those who are working on various domains and projects. Axiom TechGuru Pvt Limited provides software solutions on various technologies like Java, .NET, Android, and PHP, MERN and MEAN. We are dealing into ERP, web development, desktop applications, and mobile and iOS development with a vision to expand its business in India and abroad on a large scale. Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited, surely one of its own kind of Central India. Our vision. Axiom Tech Guru is one of the prominent software companies that helps other organizations to transfer into digital enterprises. It differentiates you from competitors in the market and provides better engagement with customers, partners, and employees. To be the leading IT solution provider, empowering business and organization to thrive in the digital age through innovative technology solution and exceptional services. Our mission, Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited. Our mission is to deliver cutting-edge IT solutions and services that drive the success of our clients. We are committed to understanding innovation, reliability, and quality. Understand our clients' unique needs, challenges, and goals to provide tailored IT solution. Innovation. Continuously innovate and stay at the forefront of technologies to deliver solution that exceeds expectations. Reliability. Provide reliable and secure IT system and support to ensure our clients' operations run smoothly. Quality, deliver high quality services and products that add measurable value to our clients' business. It's my pleasure to introduce you to the Managing Director of Axiom Tech Guru Private Limited. He's mechanical graduated. Then they started working with Infotech Global India. With 10 plus year of long journey, they established his own company in 2003, which is Axiom Tech Group Private Limited. Trained more than 20 plus thousand trained college students, faculties, and industrial peoples. Train spans various levels from junior to middle and even senior level. Trained on different domains like data mining, text mining, network security, mobility, data science analytics, big data, cloud computing, image processing, and etc. Strong audience connectivity result in active engagement. They start their career as a junior software developer and achieve aspirial within a year to promote as a team lead. After serving for 3 years as a team lead, they promoted as technical project manager, performed various roles as an international consultant like business analytics, Scrum Masters Senior Project Manager. From last 12 years performing a leading role in offshore recruitments. Senior Business Analyst, Senior Project Manager. Overall, he gained 25 plus years of IT experience, serving for international clients and global distributed IT term. Now, I would like to invite Sushil sir, the Managing Director of Axiom TechGuru, to take over the further discussion on objectives of the workshop. That is, understanding recent industrial needs. It's up to you, sir. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Shamil, for lovely introduction. And hi, everyone who is attending this session lively. Welcome to the workshop for all the techies who want to start their career. So obviously, whenever you are a newbies on any kind of career path, then many questions arises in the mind. What will be the proper steps to follow, right? How I can able to achieve the objectives, how I'm going to achieve the career which I am dreaming for. It is obvious that this workshop is for those all who who want to establish their IT career and having some queries in the mind how we can achieve that, and what is the standard path, what should I follow, what should I practice, and all these stuff. So in the first go, understanding recent industrial needs means this step, as you are establishing yourself as a solution provider, right? So it is obvious that you need to understand the requirement, because industry is going to give you the opportunity to work, right? So you should be get hired to provide the solutions. Now, whenever you are performing the role of a solution provider, it means you should be a good in the understanding. So the first thing you should be understand the problem definition well, right? Just take an example of a doctor. Whenever you are not feeling well, and if you go to the doctor, right, you know that doctor is expert to give you the guidance and the medicines, and will help you to cure. But what exactly he will do initially? He will ask various questions to you, right? He might be having his own query forms. The questions he asks, like how many days you are suffering, what the trouble you are getting, right? Any symptoms you are having. He's trying to work like an analyst initially, right? He asks various questions, gather the data. Once he gather all the possible data, right, then he will analyze the situation. What might be went wrong? Have you eat something wrong, or are you feeling from the fever, and so many things. After analyzing, he will come to certain conclusion that okay, this might be the infection, this might be the cause, and then on the basis of this all the data given by you, he will recommend certain medicines, certain certain prescriptions to you, which you need to follow for 2 3 days. And after that, it's like a sort of observation, and after that again he will, means like whatever recommendations he had given, he will ask you to come back and or give the feedback, and then he will conclude the stuffs. And like this is the way. Why I'm giving this example, before going for establishing your IT career, even you're performing like a role of a solution provider. So where clients, stakeholders, your investors, your project managers, right, product managers, anyone, they are expecting that you should be a work like a solution provider. So they'll explain you the problem definition, right? Whichever role you are performing, whether you are a designer, whether you are a quality analyst, whether you are a front-end developer, whether you are a tester, right? Whether you are a junior project coordinator, whatever role you are performing, right? You should be having a good understanding of a problem definition. For understanding reasons, first thing you should be good listener, right? Note down all the points. Whenever these steps I'm giving to you for just who are the newbies and you want to establish career. So obviously these are also the skill set required. Let's understand that if someone is explaining you a problem definition and you are not patient enough to listen that, you are not good listener, let's say, right? So if you are not following the proper steps to pay attention to the understandings, right, you are not noting all the points, right, so that you can go through after that. No one is expecting an immediate solution from you, right? You can take your own time, and softwares cannot be built within hours, right? It will having its own process. It's a product, it's a property we are developing, so it is going to take time, and we have to it's a solution we are providing, so we should be patient enough, we should have a patience enough to understand the requirement. You can ask various questions regarding the problem definitions if you not understood the things well. Here you have to perform a role of a connecting dots, right? So stakeholders, one can say clients, investors will pitch or their requirements, whether they need they are having a business of e-commerce, where there is a need of want to collect various data, what the problem definition is, what kind of business, what kind of services they want to develop, for what reason they are producing an intellectual property, whether they'll be reading a means like initially whomsoever, it's not like it's a role of a business analyst only. Obviously they are the experts to understand the business, but don't you think, guys, I'll divide this software development into various stages. We'll come to that one by one manner, right? After understanding the entire problem definitions, the first thing what we do, that we define the system flow. We divide this entire project into the various modules, whether it's a user module, whether it's a like guest module, right? Whether it's an administrator, whether that system may have another users, what their role. Are you getting my point? And then we'll be developing the designs of it. Now, the designs are the mock-up designs, system flow designs, mock-up designs, UI, UX. For this developing this UI, UX, there is no coding required. It's analyzing the visuals or developing the visuals of the entire applications. So you should be used to with the designing tools like a Figma, Adobe, and there are many more. But recently, we should be have we should have a good hands-on on the Figma or Adobe, so that you can convince the client that this is the as per the flow defined. This is the way how your software, this is the way how your application will work, whether it's a web applications or app. I personally found that in the IT curriculum, there is no syllabus on the UI UX designs. And as per me, it is a first elementary part because it gives you the visual effects or visualization of entire applications. I'm going to ask you a question. If you're going to construct a building, do you think that without architectural diagram, without having a plan, without having a visualizations, right now there are various tools available by which you can develop a visual module. You can even have an impression of a 3D modeling, how you enter, like after the building plan, right? How the building should look like and everything. So that is exactly your design image. So unless and until you have a good understanding of designs, right? How come you can, because I'm saying expertise in the design, that is different, or you want to establish your career only as a designer, that is different thing, because that is your choice. But for that reason, obviously there is a expert category is different. It's a specialization sort of, with general practitioner and the surgeon sort of. I'm giving these examples to make you more understanding, make you more understandable that what I'm talking about. Initially, as a newbie, everything has to be the generic. I strongly believe that if you won't understand the system flow, if you won't understand the modular, the connectivity, if you won't understand the designs, how you can able to convert into the application element? There's a big question. And in the IT curriculum, what I observed, that no one starts with the designing. I'm talking about the training institutions, the standards they are following. I just want to ask a question to you: is IT, for developing your IT career, if you just join the courses where you can learn the technology in the sense you are just compiling the programs, writing some code, so to learn the looping, branching, and array and functions and objects and classes. Which I'm not that much impressed by the way of learning what freshers are, what newbies are following, or what the actually that is not your fault. The reason is the curriculum is designed in such a way that only programming basics been taught, and expecting that you should able to develop a product or application out of it. That is why this particular point is very important. Understanding recent industrial needs. Industrial needs are different. Why I'm saying this different is, I just give you the example. In the IT syllabus, there is no syllabus of a UI and UX. They directly starts with the coding. And when you don't know for what reason we should code for, what application I'm going to develop out of it, where this logic is going to apply. If you are in this confused state of minds, because many of you might be agree with me that we don't know whenever we start the things for what reason I am writing this code, right? So if it is just like a programming practice, then, and we know the stereotype way of 10, 20, 30 programs which are already predefined, just like developing Fibonacci series or the looping and like patterns and everything. So we just code this by using various compiler, and we get the impression that you become a expert now to develop the every applications. Believe me one thing, guys, implementation is the third or fourth step, right? And that is again not that just like it's a programming practice. That is programming practice, or how to develop the loop and everything. That is okay. That is the prerequisite of the coding. But if you are developing an application, then what is required? The problem definition firstly, right? Applications, the stakeholders need to explain you what is the business, whether they are going to perform the e-commerce. So if you are developing e-commerce applications, it's obvious that like user will able to perform the login, or the guest users will be able to view their all the products or the services offered. They can select all those, add to the cart, right? And then able to buy, able to pay, how it has to be delivered to your places, that sort of things. So this simple example will give you the idea that here what code should I write. Obviously, to achieve these all the functionalities you have to code, but which technology, what coding, that is the latter part. Initially it's all about the analysis, it's all about the flow, it's all about what understanding the requirements, and then design everything, and then started coding for this. So again, right now, to understand the industrial requirements, obviously right now if anyone is investing, they'll be obviously going to invest on the developing e-commerce applications. They may need a mobile app or the web version, right? So which technology has to be is have a like better impact to developing this, or better tools providing the better way to develop this application, that has to be there. Whether it's a Mern is good or Main is good, or React Native should I use, or should I go with the various other tools available, right? So whether means like if it's a cross-platform app development over there, whether should I use a Flutter, and so many so and so. Like right now, I don't want to name the technologies to so that because right now probably you might not be much more aware about these all the technology, so it become a more confusing right now. So I'll make it very simple to you. You cannot learn just by the because up till now you are preparing for the examination. You have your own syllabus, you have the own chapters and the questions on the chapters, and then you are preparing for the examinations. Now that this way of preparations won't really help you out to prepare for the application development. So first thing is understanding the requirement. Second thing is converting this understanding into the designings. Third thing is converting these designs, approved designs to the front end, to the API development, to the back end coding, testing all for the functionalities, right? Deploying onto the server, and then deliver all the modules, right? So don't you think so? If you are going for this kind of this is the industrial requirement. So obviously, in such situations, probably the preparation level has to be the different. Means, if you don't have the projects, if you don't have the real industrial clients, if you don't have the problem definitions given by someone, there is a limited scope of learning. As you all know, there is an examination, there is a syllabus, and because of that, the we prepare the syllabus to achieve the good marks. I'm just going to ask you the question. If I say that there will be no examinations, there will be no like mark division or something, are you still preparing yourself with the same intensity, or reading all the chapters with the same intensity? So probably it's the chances are very less, right? So there has to be the objective first in the students time, during student time, during examinations. You're preparing for the examination to score good, score high. Now if you want to establish your career as an application developer, then obviously the objective has to be the application. Every day you'll be working on, okay, how I can convert this design into the application, how I can convert this problem definition to the designs, how I can develop the code for this and that. This if you're continuously in that thought process, then probably you can establish yourself as an application developer. Hope you agree with me. So recent industrial requirements are different in the sense, you might be about knowing about only the e-commerce, but like multi-vendor e-commerce, right now maybe they'll be not only investing for the applications, but they want to go for the data analytics. They want to go to robotic process automation. They want to automate the process. Many more requirements are there. It varies from the client to client. Right? And as an application developer, it's not only the development, but like, as I told you, there are various roles you can play as per your interest, as per your requirement, right? Just like like to give you examples, everybody plays cricket, but someone is a better bowler, someone is a better opener, someone is a better in the middle, someone is a better finisher. So that roles are they picked up, or the roles they performed as per the practice, as per the practice, and as per the expertise they develop. So that is the latter stage, right? Initially, everyone has to go through the generic things, and that is the reason why in Axiom TechGuru we prefers that the newbies has to be perform a role of a full stack developer. For me, full stack development means you should be participating in the brainstorming, in the understanding of requirements. You should be have a role in the designs. You should have a role in the front end development. You should be a role in the API development. You should be a role in the database designing, database development. You should be a role in the testing. Everything. You should be means you're not only the one. You should be the part of the team. So it's a teamwork, right? So full stack development, according to me, is this, right? From in the entire SDLC, software development life cycle, you guys need to perform. So I always prefer that you should be the part of the team. By sitting alone, right? And just reading certain books and certain tutorials won't help you out. You should be practicing how should be on time, how should be I'm as a team member to understand how should I ask the questions, how should like how should I participate in various events, scrum ceremonies. If there is a designing work over there, okay, if you like, obviously you should be part of it. You take a responsibility, take and own the responsibility, then you can learn. Otherwise, like, just like imagine the thing that, okay, if you just make a mindset that I just want to do only the server side coding part as a newbie. Again, I'm saying, maybe someone guides you that, okay, this is the better and something, because like right now, whatever decisions you are taking, that is not your decisions. Just understand my point. That is governed by you, that is guided by someone, or you might be, like, that guidance is proper guidance, or the the not appropriate, that you cannot decide right now. Instead of that, you yourself is a better analytics about yourself, where you are better at. So every day, instead of pre-deciding certain things, where you have to practice everything, right? So how should be how I can be the best team member, how I can be the best, I can do the best in the designings. Okay, like if somebody said that, okay, your designs are not good, that's fine enough. But at least you had a try. If you try to convert into the designs into the front end, so you should be good at HTML, you should be good at CSS, you should be good at developing components using React. You should be like sort of things are there. So it's like initially you may, yeah, you may got a questions in the mind. How socially is saying that learn everything. What I said, there is a difference between the, like, it's a general practitioner, the specialist. You cannot be the specialist in the day number one, right? You need to practice for the years, and you can showcase the talent. Okay, I'm the best at. Let again come back to the example. How you can say to your captain that I'll be going for the opening. You should prove that, right? So let's captain decide that what will be the best position, and that's why he's a captain sort of. But he should know everything, like, and then on the basis of that expertise, they'll pick up your role. That is what my, like, uh, suggestions for you. So understanding risk project, you will not understand, right? The things, the dummy things cannot be, give you the idea what is real industrial requirements. So whether the, like, robotic processing, whether the data analytics role, whether the quality analytics role, or whichever role we want to perform, right? Or what industry want to. For that reason, project is required. Whatever practice you do, okay, that won't work. It's a match practice. What is more important? In the same manner, whatever you are learning, that is for your understanding, but these understanding needs to convert into the applications. And unless and until you be the part of a team who is going to produce the applications, these needs you will not understand. So my suggestion is simple, that as a software development, we are producing an intellectual property. So it has to go through the complete SDLC, software development lifecycle. So analysis, designing, implementation, testing, debugging, deployment, that all process are going to perform. So right now, pick up the project, or be convince someone to, so that they can pick you as a trainee, as a certain responsibilities, whatsoever. At least for the, if they give the responsibility for understanding these documentations, or drafting certain things, also that is okay. Developing the system flow, at least by that reason you will understand what is exactly, because like, as I told you, Industrial needs means there has to be the stakeholders, there has to be the investor, there has to be the project, there has to be the application, there has to be the like the objectives need to be achieved through that development. If not, then probably you cannot earn an experience, right? So right now, no one is going to invest. If you say that, okay, I just know this thing, for your knowing, for your understanding how someone is going to invest, or so you need to showcase the points that I'm having understanding, but it is given a chance to me, right? I already proved these all the points on that project or on that problem definitions. Let's give a chance to me so that I can able to produce the best to you, provide the best to you. For that reason, you have to showcase certain things. You have to showcase some abilities. You have to showcase some uh, workarounds. Your prior things. Means like you need to change. You need to update your way of understanding, way of uh, 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 way of development, right? If I say just say I got the conceptualization, that won't work, right? So this is what the recent industrial requirement means like initially I recommend you should be the part of the project. So join to that organization, so join to that team which is really working on certain research, certain developments, and there is certain objective, there is some timeline, right? So my way of thinking is how to be on time, how to be the part of the team, how to be analyzing, how to take a pen and paper and understand the things, how to convert that into the designs, the front end, API, whatever, testing, everything. So if you are not performing, if you are a shadow trainee, till then you have a great learning out of it. But without objectives, without exam, without objectives, without projects, probably you will not able to understand the things. So that's why be a part of the project. That's one thing. Over to next. Hope I able to explain you the things well about the objective of this workshop. How we can uh, understand the recent industrial needs. Recent industrial needs will be only get understood when you be a part of a project, right? Then comes the technology. We'll come to that also. Now, how to prepare for IT career? Perfect. Now, look, guys. Uh, as I'm giving various examples, whether doctor performs its role, having experience of maybe 10 years, 20 years also, till then every day I'm going to say that I'm practicing this, right? Whether it's the best top rated lawyers, they always say I'm practicing this thing. In case of only engineers, I never heard this terminology, I'm practicing these things. They always say I'm expert, right? What I'm trying to say, we need to change this. The needs are completely changed every year. They are going to update, technologies are going to update. Just like take an example of your local landline, and then earlier you find STD, ISD, and all these stuff available over there. Right now, look at we have a mobile, and then the next form will be you can understand and analyze. Okay, you might not be having a physical device even. If you tap somewhere, okay, automatically a device comes. You can you may ring to someone. So these things are going to be there. So now preparing for IT career, as I told you, you should be a part of a team. One thing which is developing, which is having certain agenda, which is having some research agenda, objectives, applications, and all these stuff. Whether they are working with the cloud solutions, whether they are working on a data analytical solutions, whether they are working on a, that hardly matters. But you should be a part of a team firstly, right? You should, with the agenda. Now establishing is you right now all the activities, all the day-to-day activities you will be doing, that will be count as a as an experience, right? So you should be joining as a trainee software engineer, right? Now trainee software engineer means it's very simple, right? You should have there has to be the projects, There has to be the technical understanding. There has to be the conversions, right? And you should be there has to be the login time. There has to be the logout time. There has to be the like means everything. And for this, all like I always believe punctuality, be a good team member, better understanding, right? Be a part of every presentations, right? Good listener. So, do you think, guys? Okay, for these all the skills, do you require uh, like any kind of training for this, right? Do you require any kind of degree for this? No, it's like to be a punctual, you should practice to be on time. That's it. Decide your. It's all about the mindset. So I'm going to that if you are trying to establish your IT career, first of all, you need to develop a persona that you should dream for that career, right? You should start behaving like a solution provider, right? So you should be attentive. You should be analytical while as you are a part of a team who is going to produce an intellectual property. So whatever you are expressing, it has to be the valuable. Whatever code you are writing, so planning, right? Then that time planner, punctuality, right? Dedication, devotion, everything is required over here. Right now, why I'm discussing this thing, because these things are lacking. Actually, we are trying to right now. There is a rush that okay, we can buy everything. You can't buy your career, right? You try to buy a degree by just like paying a requisite fees for the universities and get the score or something. That's it. So in this manner, if you try to buy the career, even probably you will be in trouble. Initially, you may get success by offering the wrong means, by reference, that this thing, that thing, and fake experiences and all this stuff. But believe me, one thing, you will be landing trouble very soon. Because when it because if someone is investing on you, they'll expect the objectives to be achieved. They'll expect certain. Okay, they'll give the milestone, and then they'll give the problem definitions, and it has to be resolved. And if you are not practicing well, or uh, correct way of better practice, always there is a practice and the better practice. Okay, so you better practice means every day you need to you need to understand that okay, this is the area probably we need to work it on. So the key guideline is it has to be the better practice plans you have to develop, right? So my way of thinking is, if you want to establish a good career, first of all understand what will be the best, what is the possible best way. As I told you, one thing, you should be the part of the team who is into the development. Then participate everywhere. Find out the good role model, right? My algorithm is for achieving anything else, career or any objectives of your life. If you are dreaming for something, or some, you want to be that, find out the role model. Role model means according to you he is the best in that, right? So initially get the inspiration from him, how he behave, how he practice, how he, right? So try to like, I'm not using a word here, a copy, but like you don't be a copycat, but at least get inspired, get motivated, and try, because that role model is going to set a benchmark for you, better in the presentations, better in the analysis, better, so whatever. So find out the role model, one. Then second, develop the association. Means you should be the part of that all associate team where all should have an equal goal. Means they also want to be establish a best career ahead. So 24/7 you will get the positive vibes out of it. Many times we think that okay, now what I will do, I'll for a time being I'll be uh, I'll be with that group and then I'll be with another group. So obviously I'm not talking about the like okay get detached or something, but just understand what my points. If the person or the people to whom you are getting associated, if they have a different career goals, right, or different way of thinking about the career, or they may not be careeristic even, how they can motivate you then? How you can guide means like how they can guide you, or how they can like provide the additive or inspires you. Now it won't be but you in that way. So your personal friends are different, but like okay, careeristic, okay, there you should be a part of that particular group who are careeristic enough. So that like many things you can learn by the association. Find out the role model, getting the associations, and then you define your own milestones. You define your own objectives. Right? No one is 100% here, or all the skills are not been not been by default. One will get. one has to one has to practice for it. So every day I will understand one thing, that okay, this is the area I have to work on, and then you practice throughout the day, and then at the end of a day you will evaluate how much I learn, how much I improve, and what will be the plan for the next day. So in this way, as I told you, if you want to establish a career, understand the requirement. You should be the part of the team. You should have a role model. You should have a getting associated with the with the associate fellows will be there, right? And every day there has to be the plan, what has to be improved and all. So this is the way how you can establish your IT career. First of all, learn everything about IT. There are many queries are there. What is the role of initially you might be knowing that okay, what should I do? Whether I will be a front-end developer, whether I is a back-end developer, whether I is a API tester, quality analyst, or whatever. What will be the best for you? Right now, believe me one thing: if you are a newbie, you are starting initializing your career over there. So right now, you don't come to the conclusion that this is only thing, because that decision might not be your analysis. It has to be given by someone, and on the thought process given by someone won't work. It has to be your own thought process. So probably you should be unlearn everything right now, right? Because if it is not your thought, and as I just like what is required, be a part of a team who is going to achieve the objectives, find out the role model, find the getting associate or get the associate teams over there. Do this practice for rigorously for at least minimum 6 months to 1 year. Like here for right, showcase all the things what you are achieving, so that you'll get motivated, appreciate, because we are a human, so we think that okay, somebody we should get appreciated, at the same time somebody should give us the guidelines even. So you will find out the fellows, okay, we will guide you, right? And then uh, after knowing everything, after giving various tests, then you will understand that okay, I'm probably good at something, and something has to work it on. You are appearing for all the papers in the examinations, but some papers you score good, some paper you score average, and some papers you may be not as per the expectations. So what it means, your paper, if your preparation level is equal, your dedication for every subject is the same, then why this is the end result? It means there is something, somewhere the other end some missing part is there. Maybe the interest, maybe the way of preparations may be required over there. So there, from afterwards, you understand that okay, oh, I'm good at this thing, and that is what the reason this end result will be. So whatever, after introspecting, if you come to know that this is what I should be preferred, then you can think about the expertise. But right now, initially, you cannot decide what subject should be there in the examinations, right? In the similar manner, you cannot be decide right now, okay, what technology should I prefer, what the role should I perform. No, you should be, you're going to, if you're a newbie, you should be a part of the team, you should contribute and participate in every task, everything, right? Whether it's a API testing, API development, whatever, right? So my role, my suggestion is, if you want to establish IT career, follow these all the steps. Hope I give you the proper guidance on this. Okay. Now the next one is how to gain hands-on experience in IT. This is a really good question or good point to discuss, because most of the time everyone is almost say that okay, if you don't give me an opportunity, how I can gain an experience? And no one is will give the opportunity to the freshers. That is what we know, we all know. Now, experience, obviously, whenever you work on the real industrial project, that comes the experience over there. What I'm saying, if you are a newbie, if it will be better if any company will sponsor your uh, means give an opportunity to work on their projects. It's very rare. At least in India, we don't find any kind of models available where if you don't have any uh, experience or any kind of knowledge, and then on the basis of just for the sake of understanding, you someone will give you the platform to explore and earn the experience. That is very rare. So here comes the role of a on-job training internship, right? As I just said, okay, you should be uh, find out that the company to who is offering internship. So right now, what I heard that even training institutions are saying they are offering internship. They are offering courses for certain things. What is what, right? And then as I told you about the way of preparations will be, if they are learning Java or .NET or Python or anything, so okay, they are having the course, they predefined programs, people are typing and compiling and coding and then giving, showing the output, and they are saying that is their experience or internship. This is wrong concept. There has to be the project, right? There has to be the investor, right? So join that team. If they are going to pay you for that, don't expect the payment. If you are a fresher or if you are a newbie, the importance is you have to invest right now. Believe me, you have to invest for upskilling. If someone is giving you an opportunity to be a part of a team, that's it. That is the only key required, right? So you cannot, again I'm saying, you cannot buy an experience. You have to earn an experience. So don't go into the buying mode. You will be in trouble, right? And how come you can buy an experience unless until you work on, or unless until you have a hands-on? Hands-on means you should be practicing on the real industrial problems. So my idea is be a part of that team who is having certain objectives of a project. They have the real clients, real team who can guide you. There has to be the mentor. There has to be the industrial experts. There has to be the problem definitions. There has to be the culture of development. There has to be the products, right? So that like, and all the environment should be there for the developments. There has to be sprint planning, sprint executions, retrospective, clients meets. Every day there has to be the login time, logout time, right? And that proper environment, you'll be the part of that incubator, right? Where you have to be for like for the 6 to 8 months you'll be there, and then when you come out of it, you probably earn an experience and on this all the stuffs. So you can able to talk on the projects, you can able to talk on the technologies, you can able to talk about the objectives you achieved. You should be able to know the various roles of the industrial requirements, and then you can obviously on that basis, on that skill sets, on that experience, you will be have a career path ahead. Hope you got me. And there's like you use your social medias or use your professional platforms to showcase these all the stuffs what you learn and establish your own profile. Obviously, every one will be there and will be looking after you. Okay, your experience, and they'll definitely. I'm assured. Uh, like there is a huge requirement of expert, right, or the huge requirement of experienced individuals, and if you can able to showcase, certainly you can able to establish your career ahead. And for that reason, hands-on experience need to be shown. How you can develop the hands-on? You need to be a part of a team. There need to be every day there has to be the task with you, and then for achieving that task, that objective, you can take more time to understand. You can take more time to learn. You can more time to hit and try. What is like you need to firstly understand what is the day-to-day activity a software engineer will perform, right? I'm saying day-to-day activity. So every software engineer day-to-day activity, obviously he will be certain percent of his time he will be devoting on code. Certain percent of time he will be devoting on understanding the technology. Certain percent of time discussing with the meetings and all. This is the way, right? So the same kind of uh, daily routine you should be following. And as I told you, okay, if you develop a persona in such a way that if you are dreaming certain things, okay, you need to behave like that. You need to, it's all the mindset. So whether right now you may have an investor, or you may have a sponsor, you have a job or not, that doesn't matter, right? So if you practice it in this way, right, and as I told you, just like a base, the divide uh, your time into the percentage, right, and then dedicatedly do the practice on it. You should be a part of a team. You should be part of a development. You should be coding something. You should be testing something. You should be debugging something. You should be participating in something in the forum. So this is the way how you can earn an experience. Hope you got me. Next one is developing algorithms to develop a solutions for clients. Yes, guys. Okay, this is like now probably this state is much more important to convert. It's about the development. It's about the production. It's about the coding sort of things. So algorithms means you already know. First of all, you should be good at understand the things. Think about that. Okay, how you understand the things means understand the problem, right? And you are a solution provider, right? So to convert that problem into the solutions, what steps has to be followed, what algorithms has to be there, whether like it's an open book. You can find out. Obviously this is the way how we develop. First of all, if you want to develop something, some solution, then our ways, okay, whether that solutions somewhere related to that solutions are already available or not. Check it out over there, right? And get the understanding from there, and then develop a algorithm of your own, and then code for it. So whatever the problem definition you are working on, that problem definitions means like you'll not find the unique problem definition, means that in the world it is not exist like that. Not like that. The things are already exist. The related things are already exist. So you firstly have a research on that, all the related things, how they develop the solution, how they produce the thing. You'll get the enough ideas. You'll get the enough assistance, right? So to whatever the solutions you are trying to develop, first of all, you need to find out related things, right? Take your own time to understand. Obviously, that this problem definition and the exist things are not exactly the same, but I'm saying related things. Generate the ideas, get the ideas, develop, produce your own algorithms, and then provide the solution. This is for everything. If you're designing some designs out of the box from the scratch, it's very tough to get the ideas about. So if you are developing a sign up form or signing form even, right, find out the the better designs available. Firstly, get the ideas. You're not supposed to replicate as it is. Then what you have to do, as per the applications you are producing, right, you enhance it, you add your own creativity in it. It should be owned by you, right? You should not be duplicating enough. 1-2 times you probably duplicating something, but after that you will come to know that you can't able to produce new designs then, right? Every time you have to depend on somebody's design. This is not development actually. So take the references, your time for various understanding the designs of others or developments of others, and like throughout the 100% time you cannot devote only on the coding. That is wrong. If somebody says that I am only coding 100%, I don't think so. That is not required actually. Right? Whatever the line of code you are writing, it has to be the intellectual, because where I observed various wrong practice. What is the wrong practice means? If any problem definition is given, people search for the ready-made code and try to find out the ready-made one, and then try to debug it to achieve the objectives of these applications. There is a trouble. So in that manner, it's a lot of things unwanted. To lot of time will be there to understand that code written by someone. I said, okay, that is not a better practice, right? You get inspired, you get understand the things over there, but like while developing the things, you can take some part of it, but like if you are duplicating and replicating something, probably it's a much more time goes into debugging and all, and you till then you may not able to achieve that objective. So it's better you can start your own, develop your own algorithms, right? And have some, always you need to devote some time in understanding, right? Testing, debugging, and all these stuff, and then the coding is also the part of it. So initially, you need to learn how I can convert that problem definition uh, into the algorithms and then the solutions. So it should be the normal practice of developer. So every day, probably you need to like don't run away from the problem definitions. Right? If somebody is giving you the problem, okay, I know that, okay, if a question is fired against you in front of you, and if you don't know the solution of it, you'll get uncomfortable. But that is what exactly we need to practice for. Make that uncomfortable to comfortable, right? So that nobody is expecting dynamically the question issued and give the answers. It is not like a rapid fire rounds. It's an intellectual property development. It take its own time. So first of all, initially, just understand the things. Ask if someone is expecting that answer has to be delivered there and only. You can take your own time. You can ask them to give us time to analyze everything and then get back. So understand the problem well. Again, find out the references, develop your own way, and then when if you discuss with your team members even, and if you find that okay, that is the better when, and then you can go and penetration. So people, believe me one thing, everyone like that approach, right? So instead of giving the wrong solutions, wrong solutions, and let's say if someone is like okay, Just take an example again back to the doctor. If he's not understanding what has happened with you, and if he's not asking questions to you and straight away like give some medications or recommend something, so probably it harms you, and even you even not like that all the stuff. So that is what my way of thinking. Okay, every day it's just time planning, and then you can achieve it. The next topic will be understanding opportunities in IT and how we can achieve them. That's a good one, right? Obviously, as I told you, okay, first of all, you should be the part of full time 6 months to 8 months about that all the production team, right? Who will be working on the initial objectives, and then slowly learn all the stuffs, right? Practice all the stuffs, be a part of that team, and then and you should be hands on, right? And it doesn't mean that you're performing a key role, but at least you will be the part of team. You learn how to achieve it, and then in that manner, every day's timeline has to be uh, you are earning an experience out of it, right? So this is the only way how we can understanding opportunities. Obviously, okay, I told you go to the every day whatever you are learning, you can able to showcase. Go to the platforms like LinkedIn, or use the social medias, interact with the people. Okay, find out the network, develop your own network, right? I understand that algorithm. What I told you. Okay, first of all, find out the role model, find out the associates. Okay, that is for your betterment, better achievement, and then you develop your own network. So that like everyday activities, what you are doing right now. Okay, everyone should know, and on the basis of that, you develop the person, and then people will give you the opportunity. I'm damn sure about this, right? So if as I just Shamal while discussing about the my profile, she said, okay, you're a mechanical grad. Yes, I'm a mechanical grad. But after that, once I get an opportunity in the IT, okay, I learn everything of my own, explore everything my own, work on the projects. This is what of my real industrial experience. I'm shocked. I'm just like contributing and explaining to you. And after that, obviously, I had taken a degree from which that is related to the computer science as well, just to get a better opportunity. But that is later part. First of all, though I'm a novice of this from this industry, till then I achieved something out of it over there. So understanding opportunities in IT and how you can achieve them, to answer it very simple, right? Earn an experience, showcase an experience, right? And do this practice, certainly you'll get an opportunity. Yes, Saloni, something you want to ask?
Yes, sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Does the recession affect the IT industry?
Now look, yeah, it's very good question, and obviously you should have the answer of this. Now, what is exactly? Let's understand what is the recession means. It's like a slowdown of certain things, the money transactions, financial things are like to answer this is COVID. COVID was for two to 3 long years, right? So is that affect the entire country's developments? Is it? It is. But after that, again we regular back over there. So IT industry, or rather than recession, affects to every industry financially. But it is a temporary effect. It's not a permanent effect over there. So probably it's a bounce back. So many times. So my answer is, Shalani, it's a temporary effect. You might be taking a few steps back to to fly more, means like to take a dive longer over there. So recession, everything is is a time being. It's temporary phenomenon. It's not a permanent. So things can be overcome, because if I ask you the question, Salani, uh, is mobiles are going to isolate? Is internet going to isolate? Is the e-commerce is going to isolate? Is so my if you find the answer of this, no, you'll say simply say no. It is going to take a new transition, right? So it's all about the businesses. Every business, everything, okay, will have a recession. So it's a temporary phenomenon. So we need to find out the alternatives how we can survive through these recessions. But I don't think so. It's like completely closed or nothing. No, it's not like that. IT, I simply understand one thing, that it's a solution provider, it's a transformation will be there, right? But if you ask that, okay, whether this technology or this solution or this thing is going to remain permanent, I'm having doubt in it, right? So every year you need to in IT you cannot predict, you cannot something stagnancy, even stagnant water get rotten easily, right? Or early. So it's a flow has to be there, completely continuous upskilling need to be have attitude on this. So hope you understand, Saloni. Okay, there is nothing recessions. Okay, recession is there, but that is in every field. It's a temporary phenomenon. You should be like, and you should be have a survival plans at all the situations, right? So right now, I'll advise to all fellows, right? Just like uh, it's like the way we at any situations we should be practicing, just like for the soldiers, they train themselves so that they can survive at any worst situations, any situations, right? So in the similar manner, right now the situation is referring to ration I'm talking about, right? Because everyone is dealing with the financial and everything situations over there. So we should be practice enough. We should be mentally tough, physically tough, uh, tough enough to deal with the situations over there. So just like get inspired by the soldiers. Right? So can you believe this? Okay, while they are practicing, let's say initially they'll set a target that maybe 35 kgs bag, they'll weight bag they'll be giving to them, and set a task of maybe 25 hours. They'll keep him in the deep forest and find out the ways around. After overcome that, they'll enhance the things. Now 35 kg will become a 50 kg, and then this that 12 hours will be multiplied to 24 hours. But so in this manner, they're practicing and enhancing, upscaling themselves for the survival, right? And then this better practice and this tough practice will make him a better individual, and then that practice will helping them out to in the war, the real war. So and then they will through with that. The same manner, right? Because I understand we all face the financial challenges during the recessions. Maybe obviously, if the financial slowdown is there, people will not go for various job offers. New investors will hesitate to invest. But it all because like good example of a COVID, film industry, travel industry, aviation, right, hospitality industry, everybody suffers. They suffered a lot, but is the film industry stops? Is the like aviation industry stops? No, it's bounced back with the multiple things upper. So it was a temporary effect. So this is what my session as well, Saloni. Hope I answered you.
Yes, sir.
Over to next queries, guys. Please go ahead with the questions so that my discussions can be directed properly to that point. You can ask me anything if I miss also during this explanation or elaborations. Please go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
Sir, how can I build a good position?
Sorry. How to achieve a good position? You said.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, like, look, good position. That is like obviously good position means good payment, right? Better respect and all these stuffs are there. There is nothing something good, usual. Good in the sense like if you perform the best. Now let's say I'll give the get back to again. If a cricket team is there, what is the better position? Whether a wicket keeper is better, whether like you cannot whether bowler is a better have a better position, whether opener is a better position. It's not like whether captain is a better position. You cannot say like that right now, right? Because as a newbie, better position means better respect, better pay package, right? Better company. Understand? Now, how you can achieve it? You have to showcase the best usual, right? So that is what I mean. In the SDLC, any like right now, whatever opportunity. Again, I'm saying consciously that okay, whatever the positions offered to you, okay, you should accept as a challenge and do perform it well. So, but for that reason, right now, somebody should pick you for certain things, right? So they should give you the key responsibility to your project. You may be the like right now in today's sessions, even Shaman take a responsibility for the hosting this program, right? So it proves that she got a better presentations skills or better communication skills. Okay? So though she is a newbie, so take the responsibility, right? So that it will obviously you can means in that manner you will get a role, right? And prove at his best, at the best at it. So that next time also next time if there is any requirement, obviously people prefer that role has to be offered to something, and then in that manner the professional value develops, and on the basis of the profit, believe me one thing, whatever professional value we develop or generate, right? This universe will take care of that. Okay, it will get offered to you sort of, right? So if you deserve that, make yourself more deserving, right? And how you make yourself more deserving to be, again I'm using a word called as practice. Make a better practice of that. You should be a best presenter, you should be a best communicator. If someone give the opportunity to just like demonstrate that software also, you should be like deep dive into it, and then like try to resolve like breaking the barriers sort of. Okay, you should be the best presenter, you should be the best demonstrator, you should be the like. So hope you understand me. You right now you you take a part, some like you will showcase yourself that okay, somebody will give you an opportunity to perform that and prove the best, so that next time they'll recommend your name. Next time, okay, obviously yeah, rather than the package right now, the opportunity is more important. So once you get the opportunity, obviously like people will offer you the better position and better package also. Hope I answered you. Be a part of firstly, showcase your talent.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Minil.
Yes, sir. What are the current trending technologies for IT industries to prefer the client?
Yeah. Yep. Like, actually,
Hello.
Miss, like you mean on what trending things? Okay, where people are investing. Obviously, e-commerce, right? Mobile app development. If they have their already exist system is there, they might be going for the data analytical solutions. What means how what is data analysis, right? They are collecting all the possible data. So there is a historical data, one can train the data, right? And then predicting the future means like if I say what should I do after where I should be improving, right? Uh, what will be the next means like if I am a, this is the revenue model I'm having. If you want to enhance it, what should I do, right? So data analytics will help you out in this to like predicting the future. So by collecting the present and past data, right, training that data, and predicting the future out of it for any reason, right? So what will happen in next 5 years, what will happen in next years, what should I do for the enhancement to achieve that all things are related to the enhancement. So all technical investments, people require the assist the technical solutions on these topics, and they invest on it, and that is all the project spins. So you should be to be a part of that all the projects, as I just answered to usual that okay, you should be develop such a friendly environment, or people will give an opportunity firstly. So any project, whether it's the data processing system, whether it's data analytical systems, whether it's a system design, app design, development, whatever. Right now, you should be able to showcase showcase your abilities in such a way, that capabilities in such a way that okay, people will prefer you to be a part of that particular applications. Right? Minal, hope I answered you.
Thank you, sir.
Anything next?
Sir,
Yeah.
uh, this query is from Aarti Patil.
Yeah.
She is attending our workshop from YouTube.
Okay.
She's asking the how we can go for front-end developer,
Okay.
which technical stack we required for that.
Perfect. Okay. Look. Now here in this case, she deciding that okay, she want to establish her career as a front-end developer. Obviously, front-end development means in any applications, whether it's a mobile applications or whether it's a web applications, right? Yeah, the front end plays a role over there. So first of all, the designs which are approved from the clients, now she want to convert that designs into the front end development, right? So for that reason, obviously she should have a strong knowledge of HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. After that, right now there are the component oriented applications or frameworks are there, like a React, like a Angular, like a Vue.js, right? So if she can establish her profile in such a way that I'm good at all the stuffs, I am having good HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, Ajax, all things I'm good at. Like one project on the React front end development, like again, but there has to be a project in the sense. Okay, there has to be the designs approved. There has to be the client. There has to be the objectives. Means like what is the role of a front end developer? First of all, you develop a front end and connects APIs, right? So if as a front end developer, if she have a hands-on these all the HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, Ajax, the core one, and after that, yeah, at least in React, Angular, or Vue.js, I'm saying or, not all. So anyone in anyone latest component oriented front end developments over there, she should be like develop the applications in this thing, and API testing and API integration. This has to be the task. If you can able to showcase some good projects, again projects I already I'm explaining from like from the start point, that you should have the projects in mind, and you should have a profile and explain to showcase the experience that okay, I'm have 2-3 projects, right? So whichever projects on that all things, whichever the company who are dealing with the Vue.js, Angular, or React is actually is a high demand. Maybe like if I divide it 60, like maybe the 30 and the rest remaining. Okay, so but the companies who needs the front end developer on this, they will prefer and they'll give the offer. So your profile has to be on the LinkedIn, showcase the projects what you developed in React or Angular or Vue.js, and just do a continuous like exploring in that what you learn in React and all this stuff. Certainly, uh, you will get the job offers. But again, it's a specialization, right? So you should be showcasing the specialized things in that.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Any other questions?
So can working on the open source project, can we can we help my career?
Yeah, right now open source means what? Let us understand. Open source means it's a all there's like the PHP frameworks, or because the .NET frameworks, Java, and like open source means client don't have to invest for buying these all the sources, and so it's in case of mega technologies, like okay, they have to they will use investments to avail that all the platforms, right, to for the developments over there. So open source, yes, it is just like Take an example like how Android development is open source, and then so most of the percentage of development will be open source. In the similar manner, in the application development itself, as it is not costing the client to uh, uh, heavily on for the buying in that particular platform. So open source always plays a role, and there is a huge requirement, and there is a huge kind of job markets in the open source, Aditya. Keep it up. The only thing what I'm saying right now, uh, if you're a newbie, if you're a fresher, right? If you are starting your career, so probably okay, instead of going for the specialization something, because again I said okay, what role you have to perform in a in a in a in, in that particular team, that let the team manager decide it, let the product manager decide it, sort of things are there. So right now you should be open enough. You, why not you, or you make yourself open source sort of, means like you're open enough for all the roles. That may be maybe the better option, so that like let's get an opportunity. So like the means like you be a part of the team, right? Whatever the initial role given to you, perform it. And to answer your query, open source have a scope in industry lot, believe me, and you will get a much more opportunities. And you can find out the LinkedIn requirements. Most of the like there is open source requirements are there. So you have like everyone have a chance, guys. Okay, like it's not like that. Okay, the speculations and the kind of thought process you are carrying, like okay, this is going to isolate. This is no, it's not like that. Everybody, every technology is there. They are going to enhance. The next versions are there. It will remain not remain the stagnant, but if there, this is the only will work. It's not like that. Everybody have their own advantages. Hope I answered you.
Yes, sir.
So if you are dealing with the PHP and all, you learn enhance yourself in the like when coordinator or the Laravel API development, REST API. These enhancements should be there, and certainly you will get an opportunity. Any other questions, guys?
Yes, sir. There is another question from YouTube.
Yeah.
Uh, is it right to choose the IT industry in this time as there is no vacancies?
I again I said no vacancies is a wrong analysis. The reason is probably recession is when I answered to Saloni, it's a some sort of time required over there, but like it doesn't mean there is no vacancies. So, like if you go to the LinkedIn and if you find out various job profiles, how many vacancies you will find over there for one. But yeah, you are right. The percentage may not be the more right now, but do you just like ask a question to ourselves: is IT is going to wipe out? I don't think so. It transformation is there. Like if can you answer this that Shamal that or the whoever may ask the question that can you say that there will be no mobiles remains later on, or there is no requirement of a mobile, there is no requirement of an app, there is no requirement of e-commerce, there is no requirement. Look at the way how the Amazon, how the Google Analytics, like how the digital marketing, how the like everything is digitalized, right? We right now the kind of workshops we are doing, that is doing virtually. So like courtesy goes to like the Google Meet or the virtualizations, the internet enabled things, right? The uh, so otherwise to have this workshop also everybody have to physically there somewhere, right? Right now we are getting an opportunity throughout the world wherever we will be connecting and sharing the things. So these things are not going to isolate. Believe me one thing, it's a transformation is going to do, and we should be ready to adopt and accept the transformations. So if somebody is saying that there is no jobs or there will be no future of IT, I am not going to believe this, right? So yeah, but there is updates. There are some waiting time. There is like and then job offers are there. Change yourself. Change, update your profile. Right. Get a part of a team, and then there if you're an IT, if you want to establish your career in IT, you should have enough patience. Probably, okay, why we are impatient now? Because till the time of uh, getting degree, we were not thinking about this all the stuffs. And once we get the degree, then okay, now we need a job immediately. And as I told you, this is what for the reason for workshop is. Right? Do you have a thought of having an IT career from the 10th or 12th itself, or you started like working about that? How many like you can practice this kind of skills. Okay, you may parallelly maybe join somewhere in the training software. Okay, maybe the part of the team and all. You haven't did it after qualifying that degree, and then when you find that there is no campusing and all this stuff are there, then you start working. So somewhere down the line, it will take some time actually to get to that level. But I strongly believe there is nothing like this that okay, there is no scope and something. It's a transformation, and certainly everybody will get an opportunity. Yes, Shaman.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Hope some extract you understand. There is another question from simple one. What are the different specialization with IT
What are the different specializations? No.
within IT?
Yeah, within IT, as I told you, okay, you should be the designer, right? You should be the designer which only designs the things, right? Then you should be a front end developer. I will converting the design to the front end. There is the quality analyst. There is a back end developer. Back end means back end coding, server side coding over the API developer, API tester, right? Project coordinators, like the means like there are many more stuffs are there, and at the same time there are business analysts, right? There is a project manager. So like a lot of it's like a product. It's a product. So while developing product, there is a sales team, there is a development team, there is a marketing team, there is like a delivery team. Like there's so many things are there. In the similar manner, in the IT itself, okay, you can establish your career uh, by referring to all the things are. You should be a best designer, you should be the best front end developer, you should be the application developer, app developer, tester, whatever. So there are many roles are there. But to establish your career for these all the many roles, okay, what I'm talking about, you should be able to showcase the expertise. What is the problem right now? Okay, we are unless and until getting deep dive into it, what is required over there, we are expecting a lot. We are expecting a good package without showcasing the talents, right? We are expecting the good job positions and the status and all things without understanding the prerequisite of it, right? So if there is like right now you make a list and understand all the job requirements, right? What they are there is a descriptions are given, job responsibilities and requirements. Go through that and just ask yourself where you are good fitted. If you are not good fitted, practice it to get fitted into that. So I'm affirmate. I'm having all the positive things are there. There is a transformation is there. Obviously, upskilling need to be there. If you but don't have a thought process of a stagnancy and all. But yes, there are various roles, right? And you know, somebody may be the good presenter, so somebody with a good designer, right? So somebody may be the good front end developer. That sometimes uh, it's like after be a part of them, then we realize that okay, I'm good at it. Means everybody will start their playing cricket by they will be start bowling even like if they start batting even, and every part they will play they will perform. And after that they will realize that I'm good at something, good at wicket keeping and good at like opening and something, and then they prove their point, and then they get a position. So hope you understand by giving this example also. So this is the way right now you think about generic, you try everything, and like once you understand that my skills and probably the position even okay that skills matches, right? Or I'm good at, if I work on that particular things, probably I can able to establish myself well. Then you can have a better practice and showcase the talent. You will certainly you get a better opportunities. Hope I understood. I hope I explained you some.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I hope Aditya, you understand your query. You can ask another question.
Yes, Swapnil.
Yes. First of all, very good afternoon, everyone. I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to Axiom for the incredible support and the guidance I have received from the Axiom. Through their dedicated training and the hands-on internship opportunities, I have significantly enhanced my skills and the confidence as a full-stack developer. Axiom's comprehensive career guidance and the personalized mentorship has groomed me well to thrive into the IT industries. And also, I would like to say something about the workshop. The workshop provided deep insight into the latest industry trends and it in demand skills, helping me stay ahead in these rapidly evolving fields. The real world projects I worked on during the internship allowed me to apply theoretical knowledge in the practical scenarios, which was very invaluable for me. Additionally, the network opportunities facilitated by the Axiom connected me to the industry leaders and the minded professionals, expanding my professional network and the opening doors to the new opportunity. Thank you, Exam, for empowering me to showcase my expertise and for setting me on the path of the successful career. I am truly grateful for this transformation experience. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Swapnil, for appreciations. It really uh, counts us, and then obviously it motivates us as well. Any other questions, guys? Yes, Sweta.
Sir, if we want to apply for a product-based companies, then what are the technical skills required?
Perfect. Now, first of all, we need to understand what is the difference between product-based company and the service-based company.
Yes.
Now, companies means product-based means they have their own products. Just like, for example, Axiom TechGuru having their own product called as Axiom VIP, which is developed for the providing internship for them, just for the sake of understanding I'm talking about. So product based company means Microsoft product based company, Google product, they have their own product, they are not developing somebody's product,
Yes.
right? They are having their own product and they are having their own marketing and they are having their so uh, means if some companies they have their own products and they cater the services to their own services to their client through that product, that is product based. So in such situation, Shweta,
Yes.
to establish, if you want to be, obviously many people recommend that if you go to the product based companies, obviously product based company means like they can't start the product from the day number one, no, they have their own established product and then so it's a very means the definitions are not changing, the things everyone knows that okay this is the product and it is going to be there on lifetime. So point is, Shweta, there also the questions means what technical stack they developed,
Yes.
right? That they use to develop that product, that has to be there, it has to be matched to your skills, then only they'll give a chance to you. So the my take is there is no difference in the technical expertise in the while serving in the product based companies or the service based companies, because right now let's say ABC is a product based company. Product based company means they have their own product and they are going to cater to their but like if they want to give you an opportunity, first of all whatever technical stack they are using to develop their product, it has to match your skills. It's the same thing then. So in case of service based companies, as they have a different clients, they might be catering because they are into the application development, they are not developing a product of them, they are developing product of others. So obviously okay the platforms are different, okay as per the clientele requirement they change the technology and everything, that is the things. So it's a little bit more volatile kind of things over here, but approach wise technical approach wise, whether it's a product based companies or service based companies or application development companies, uh, as a software engineer, okay, you have to perform the same role, right? So you cannot predict in the software product based companies this is the only technical stack. No, it's a variable again. So that's why hope you understand me.
Yes.
So keep searching for the opportunities, whether it's a product based, service based, anything. Right now, we need an opportunity, and to get an opportunity, okay, from any investor, stakeholders, clients, or anyone, you need to showcase that I'm good at certain things. I'm a friendly enough. I'm a good team member. I'm a good communicator. Given a chance to me, I can prove my best, right? So these are the key points you need to able to showcase. Certainly, you'll get an opportunity. Believe me.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions, guys? Go ahead.
Sir, what is the impact of artificial intelligence on society?
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, artificial intelligence plays a very vital role, and it's a transformation. I'm saying. Now, what is artificial intelligence? Okay, the things which we are doing manually, right? Now we are having automation, right? We are having the bots for that. So obviously there is like if in a near time, if you go to the hotel, probably your robot is going to serve you everything, right? And you got a like a tab where you can place the orders and like everything will be robotic. So like rather than the human resource required over there. So we are updating themselves further. Right now we have auto-driven cars are available, auto-driven. But if there is a auto-driven cars are available, means like if we are saying that there is no jobs for the drivers, they have to update. Okay. So why you want to keep means why you want to say that okay people should do the driver job only if there is like auto-driven cars are everywhere, so like it takes a lot of time over there. But like so that to have a complete all the cars in the world are the auto-driven, so that there is no jobs for the drivers. Sort of things are there. It's not like that. So what I mean, in the meantime, there is to get a complete transformation. They also get the time over there. They should upskill themselves and for the new skills, right? Or new opportunity. But like right now, if you the things which were in the society in the 1970s or 1960s, you yourself get transformations. The look at the lifestyle, the mindset, right? Earlier we were going for the movies. One theater was there, and we were queue for 2 3 hours, and then rush and have a ticket, and then go to the movie. Right now, it's like we are having a app available over there. We can book directly, and there is no physical things over there. We can directly book. So what is better? So we enhanced it, we changed it, but it is certainly going to impact over there, but it's for changes, transformations for the better one. You can't have a thought process of means this is the only that was the only better. Transformation always did it for the betterment, and it will and change is the thing okay, which is there going to happen. Okay, you cannot think that okay after 10 years what will be there. World will not wait for you. Okay, you need to update yourself according to the pace of that and get the opportunity accordingly. Hope you understand, Samir. I understand that by due to the AI and all these people are thinking that I will be jobless and all this stuff. But like, can you understand one thing? Earlier we have a banking systems where physically we have to go. They are not using computers. They are noting down everything on the on the notes, and then there is a queue and all this stuff. But because of transformation in the banks, what is happening right now? Right, you can transfer the funds from anywhere else. There's a plastic cash. There is no cash, so it's all developments over there. So because of people were keeping the cash at home because right now we are in a plastic cash. So these all ATMs available. ATM also right now isolated. We are not using ATMs right now. We are deposit. There is no physical manual interventions are there. So these all transformations are for the betterment. We are thinking about the human resource point of view that whether I'll be jobless. Update yourself or find out some new things. There are new opportunities, right? Always created over there. So it's easy to say, but like but tough to means like I understand that social impact, but obviously um, there has to be the opportunities for upskilling. That's why this like workshop is there. So right now to survive, like survival in the 70s and survival in the 2024 and survival in 2030 and that will certainly that basic principles will not remain the same. We have to update ourselves. Hope I answered you, Samir.
Yes, sir.
Anything else, guys?
Yes, sir. I would like to ask you a question. Uh, what steps do I need to take to become a project manager, and how many years it typically takes to achieve this goal?
Yeah, very good question. And you're asking to the established project man. But anyway, like what I'm saying, manager, just like you got an impression in the manager because like we are having a very not a good impression to the manager. But like manager means to manage certain things, you should firstly owe the responsibility of that. You are the key responsible person, right? So you take a lead, you take a standards. You should be good to define the protocols, get it means like every you should be able to motivate the team member to achieve the objective. You should be good understanding skills. You should be good the presentation skills. You should be good at the like so as you know the way your teacher is a good manager, right? Because he will set the rules for you, and he will ask to obey the things over there. And then the objectives, he will train you to get to achieve the objectives. So the similar kind of things are there. So you should be good. You should be having good training skills. You should be having great analytical skills, right? And the manager means he may not be the directly. Uh, Work the certain things, but he should like if the query is generated, he should be able to answer. He should be good guide, right? So just like the coach of a cricketer, he is not directly playing it, right? Maybe just understand the Sachin Tendulkar's coach over there. So it means he directly not paid like playing the match, but he give the entire analysis, he give the motivate and he give the entire plan to execute and then establish his career sort of. So that is certain things are there in the manager. But like, and how many you said how many years it will take? Look, somebody some fellows are born in the administrations like leaders. Okay, so probably okay they intervene in everything. They plan the things. The team they form the teamwork. So it's sometimes you need to identify, okay, whether you are good at all the stuffs, and then just like first step they should there is no first step directly. No one will get a role of a project manager. First of all, they should be opt you as a team lead, right? And if you establish
Okay.
your career as a team lead, then probably okay you will get a job because like obviously project management he is a key responsible person between the stakeholders and the team to deliver the thing. So probably there is no direct approach. Okay, there is a project coordinator, there is a junior project manager, and then so first of all you try and establish your career as a team lead so that like at the earliest, believe me one thing, once I was a mechanical grad and then after Infotech Global India as a career 6 months they had given me the training about that all the domain training and all, and after that within 6 months, right, in my team I was a team lead.
Okay.
So but means it means I certainly certain skills I might be showcased to the my like top management or who may be the like higher authorities, so that they found some certain things in me. And then like just like in school we find out the monitor sort of thing, right? So that and then after that I understand okay why they had given me the things, okay, the ability of taking risk, right? Taking a lead positions, developing the answers, motivating the team, training them, sort of. So initially, if you can establish yourself as a team lead, probably stepwise I'm talking about, right? So there is a like certification, all these stuff, but like I always believe rather than going for the certification later on, you did it over there. So I joined as a mech, and then after that I complete my MTech even, but through the bits by distance. But that is different thing. Right now, for the support, I think degrees will for the support things initially. These are the prerequisites. Hope I answered you something.
Yes, sir. And also, we should have the strong technical knowledge into.
Obvious, obvious. If you're obviously who is going to ask you the question? The all technical guys,
Right.
designer, maybe the anyone can. Okay, how like what should I use? So like at least you should able to answer conceptually what, why, how they will do it. Okay, so if you are basically let us say what is Sachin is asking to his coach, what is the best way to execute this shot. So obviously, okay, he have to execute, but he should have a better understanding and analysis. So this is the best way. This is the position. This is the head position. All this stuff, right? So that in-depth analysis has to be there, and he should be able to answer and get practice done from the Sachin, and then he can execute shot. Hope you understand me.
Right, sir. I got it. Yes.
Yes, Nilima.
Sir, what are the different specialization within cybersecurity?
Right. Good question, Nilima. Now, whenever we are saying obviously cyber security means you should be responsible enough to um, anti-hacking. Okay, techniques has to be there. So firewall protections, right? How we can able to develop better networks? What are the possible ways intruder comes over there? Intrusion detection systems you have to develop. Now nowadays you are not supposed to code all these reasons because all the softwares are available. So just like the website have a security socket layers. If you are performing e-commerce, then the credit card details has to be encrypted, and then what. So as a cyber security in charge or the responsible person, we should be recommended all the security concerns, right? Okay, uh, where are the loopholes? After analyzing the loopholes of the systems, it may be get hacked or damage to the systems over there. So you should be recommended that these are the best way, and recommending this not in the recommendations, convince to the top level management to perform this kind of implement this kind of solutions so that like it should not be hacked or it should protect the data and all these things. Right? Nilima, hope I
Okay,
answered
sir.
you. So if you want to establish that, obviously first of all you start working in that way. That like your password should not be get hacked. What should be done? Right? If your credit card details should be should not be if it is e-commerce. Then whatever the loopholes you are finding, find out how you can protect that and recommend that and implement that sort of things
Thank you, sir.
and get it certified even. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Kaustubh and Ratna, do you have any queries? Okay. Sir, there is no queries. It's wonderful workshop. There is one appreciation message from our ex-employee Rishabh Bagde. That is, sir, thank you for your guiding and motivation you have provided.
Hey, thanks, Rishabh. I know that you are part of Axiom internship, and now you are doing very well in the industry. It's all dedications and devotions of yours. You will get all the rewarded by the good positions. I wish you best luck in the industry. So, if you have any further queries, guys, you can always contact us. Right, we are all just like call away, or Mr. Rahul will take care about these all the contacting. You can visit to our websites and mail us. Right, and it was wonderful interacting with you guys. Right, so though I got an experience, and then I'm dealing with the various problem definitions uh, to provide the solutions over there. But uh, to share that experience is a different thing, right? And I always and it's a new learning for me as well. Okay, while and new agendas I'll get it right. So I hope the entire session we try to make it interactive so that all the queries which is generating in your mind we can try to provide the solutions or probably you get the answer out of it. Yes, Shaman.
Thank you, sir. With your skills and our platform, we aim to set you a successful and fulfilled IT career path. Thank you for considering our workshop. We are committed to helping you achieve your career in IT. Join us at Axiom and start your journey to a successful career today. For more information and to enroll, visit our website or contact our support team. We're looking forward to helping you turn your career dreams into reality. Thank you.
Hey, thanks everyone. Have a good weekend and see you in the next sessions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.